Kate O'Brien. I've been the Senior Research Nurse here at Albany House now for the past 18 years. We set up a research unit back in 1999, specialising in commercial research, but the bulk of our work really is the commercial. We're now preferred sites for a number of companies. We do a lot of work with Novo Nordisk.
Her level of experience over all these years of having done trials of various kinds means that that experience is invaluable. It makes the whole running of the process just much more smooth.
It's quite an interesting role. I do quite a lot outside of Albany House as well. I sit on several of the site advocacy groups for the Society of Clinical Research Sites, and every year I go somewhere to speak at the Partnerships in Clinical Trials Symposium, so I'm off to Amsterdam later this year to present there, so challenging but interesting.
Kate O'Brien has been our research nurse linchpin for as long as we've been open, really. She came from a background of theatre nursing and really has made research nursing in primary care her niche.
It was unexpected, and it's quite nice to get recognition for something that you're doing that you just think, actually, I'm just doing my job, but it's nice to know that you're doing it as well as possible. So yeah, I was delighted to be nominated.
My name's Rose Streeton. We're in the treatment room in the Research and Innovations Department at Berrywood Hospital in Northampton, and I'm currently working as a research nurse. I've been involved with research for the best part of 30 years. So before the CRN, it's changed an incredible amount. I was working in research, in clinical research, before the research governance framework was brought in. So I've worked in the days when there was no regulation, and it's quite nice that it's actually now a professional delivery service.
She took a boast of being confident that we could deliver research locally, which is a big plus because I myself, when I was getting involved, wasn't quite confident. I didn't know what it entailed fully. It
seems to be a much more professional delivery service. It's certainly raising the profile of research in everyday care.
We thought that Rose should be nominated for the NIHR award at 10 because of her service to research and to the NIHR over the last 10 years within the county.
At the same time that the networks were developing, there were already networks there, but the best modern one, so to speak. There were also changes within the NHS itself, so the two changes ran along together, certainly in primary care, which is where I started off. And when I found out, I was completely shocked, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm just doing my job.
Hello, I'm Tim Harrison. I'm Professor of Asthma and Respiratory Medicine at the University of Nottingham and Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust. For the last 10 years we've been running studies to try and answer questions which are important to patients with asthma. So we work with several pharmaceutical companies helping to evaluate treatments for severe asthma, and we also explore old treatments to see if they may have effective mechanisms for patients with severe asthma. And we also run in-house studies of old medication to see if new drugs or old medication can help patients with severe asthma. Our funding comes primarily from NIHR grants, but we also run commercial studies to generate income for internal studies. Our volunteers come from our asthma database, and we've also grouped up with over 50 practices in Nottinghamshire and beyond to recruit patients with more mild asthma. Without these patients, none of our research would be possible, and so we're very grateful for their help. It was a great honour to be nominated for this award, but of course none of the research would be possible without my team of researchers. So really this award is to the Asthma Research Centre, not just myself.